Now think about how this fits into the pattern of y equals a times b to the x. Okay, so here your a, this lowercase a, this multiplier a is your p value. P is called the principal. So I'll go through what each of these letters mean. So a is the amount in the account at any given time t. Right, P is the initial investment, or the principal. Okay, R is the interest rate. And it's in decimal form. And N is the number of times it's compounded per year. Okay, so notice R is the annual interest rate. Okay, N is the number of compoundings. Per year. So if something is compounded monthly, then N would be what? How many months are there in a year? 12. If it's so, if we look at this, if your interest is compounded annually, then N equals what? Annually means year, so it's just once per year. What if it's quarterly? 4, right? Every 3 months. What if it's monthly? And would be 12. And then what if it's weekly? 52. Okay, most likely you're going to see one of the top 3, annually, quarterly, or monthly. Okay, but whatever they actually specifically tell you, if it's compounded daily, it would be what? 365. Okay, so those would be the values for N. And then finally, the T value is the number of years. Okay, so it's not the number of months or days or anything, it's the number of years. So make sure you apply those properly. And so a problem that you might see when you're asked to compound would look like this. Okay, so see if you could answer this question. You have a diamond ring that was purchased 20 years ago for $500. Okay, if the value increases by 8% per year, what is its value today? Let's see if you can plug that in. All right, so your form is the amount at time t, A, that's your unknown, is equal to your original investment, the principal amount, which was $500, times, and again, this is called the growth factor right here, because we're dealing with a value that's greater than 1. So it's 1 plus. Now, when we look at this, what is our N value for this problem? We're calculating interest how often? Per year. So it's an annual interest rate here. So what we're looking at is just 1 plus the rate in decimal form. 8% written as a decimal is what? 0.08. And then that's to the power of N is 1 times T, the number of years is 20. So if we calculate this, we get 500 times the quantity. Now you could do this in your head or you could add it, but 1.08 to the power of 20. And we get our answer to be 2,330.48. So that would be the value after 20 years.